All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Let's go. Mike 25. Mike, number 53. Mike 53. I know.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Score, fellas. They do not score.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I don't even know why.
Now Gurley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Good job, D. Good job, D. That's right.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Get ready.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Watch the move. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Check. Get up.
Here's Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in Week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Gurley. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ready, 280, 20, 20. Check tight, check tight, check tight. 53's the mic. 53. Hey, orbit. Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. 54, south. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike south. 53, Mike 53. I'm trying to collect.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leroy Reynolds showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie 2nd-rounder from Penn State. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check 26, check 26. 58. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Haywood.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Ryan. Wide open receiver, complete. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And that one's complete to Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Check safety. Got it. On the rep, let's go, right here.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Tom, ready. Back 25. 51, Tom. Let's go. Hey, Delta. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Defense wins championships, baby. Base. 53's Mike. Ready,
on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. And this one is right through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitford on fourth turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Looking downfield for Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
25. Check. Hey, 59, ready. Hey, Foxtrot. 53's the mic. 53, check 53. 39. Hey, South. Ready to go.
To throw again. Ryan eluding the pressure right. Gets this one to Hill. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Hey, zoom.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
51. Here I come again. 51, Doug. Hey, line, 25 back.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's caught by Treadwell. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot, because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Ready. White 25. 53. Mike. Hey. White. Hey, seam 6. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. 22. No. Wait,
on 2nd and 12. Ryan. Jones has it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's it.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now Ryan. And it's caught. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They come up in an offset eye. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Watch twist. Check the backer. General West. 36.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Hey, Ford, Tokyo!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll outplay from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And some room to work. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They don't want it.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And an alley to run. Past the there he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or do you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Ryan now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Hey, express. Check. 20. Check 3. 58. SOS. 25 tonight.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's Gurley now at the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them, don't
they? A little extra tackiness to them now. And I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Ryan now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down.
Hey, check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, Alpha. Check 15. Check 15. Gun. He's checking. Crash. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey. Let him go.
Now Ryan.
He's coming. We got double up.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
51, Tom! 21, Bravo!
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
We're going to work.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wide, get wide. Check.
On play action, Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Sunday. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Check three. Shift. Lynch 5-3. Sponge. No. 74.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Ryan now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
There we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
He's crashing. He's checking.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run with Sanders, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Let him know.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Here's Wentz to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 35 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, white. Safe.
61, matchbox lights.
Check. 53.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Check. Come on here. Come get some.
Greystone travel.
He don't want it.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ryan. Complete to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just one fourth-quarter comeback for the QB.
Hey, high 7.
Rush in.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit to the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Check three.
Hey, 59, ready. Check. Gun.
Kill it. Motion.
On 2nd and 9. Ryan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Ryan and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Shift. Watch the shift.
54, south.
It's a safety creep.
51, south.
Check 24. Check 4.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Treadwell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 53. In your face. Check. Fresno.
58.
Fresno.
22 jet bomber. 53.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Kill.
Hey, check. Switch. 21. Let's go.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Watch the ship. Watch twist. Check now.
Topper.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 26, check 26.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, Mike.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
He's not going to get me. 53.
Now it's Ryan. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike, 53. That's smooth. Check safety.
Space. Get up.
Here's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. You're right there with me.
Now it's Gurley. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Mike. Tackles. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Got it.
53.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And this one to Treadwell, complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Back to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Buzz.
He's back to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
20.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, baby.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
6-6, pull it high.
Check, 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 check.
Kill.
21. No. Off.
25, check 25, check 25.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
Come on now.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
39.
Watch twins. Check the backer.
Blue draw Corkers. Ready to go.
Here's Gurley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Atlanta, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.